October 7th, pre-launch date for these new Norikos for 2024. There are 3 new styles and 4 new colors. For the wig police out there, I do have permission to publish this video before the 7th. I have permission from both Adirond's and Shirley's Wig Shop. I'd like to thank Shirley's Wig Shop and Adirond's for providing these styles for me. I have 3 of the styles that Shirley sent me, and Adirond's sent me 1 of the styles in a different color, so thank you all so much. The links will be listed down below in the description box. Since I am uploading this video before the actual pre-launch date, I may not have the links to all of the wigs, but if I don't, I will put them up as soon as I have them. I will place a link to Shirley's Wig Shop for you. Noriko falls under Adirond's. Adirond's is the parent company, and under Adirond's we have Noriko Amore and Renee of Paris. I do want to say something before I go into any of these styles, and that's I do not have the measurements and I don't have color descriptions or color codes for these colors. They just weren't provided for me. So what I'm going to do is for each of the 3 new colors, I'm going to show them to you in front of a sunny window downstairs instead of my studio lights that I have here, and I'll also show it to you outside. But I want you to be able to see the color show you the color as best as I possibly can. There will be timestamps listed down below, as I usually do when I have multiple styles, and that way you can see them all. All right, and now let's get on with the review. All right, I'm unboxing all of these. The first one is BEAU, and I have it in the new color Spiced Brown, and I'll be unboxing each of these. And BEAU is an angled cut. We have an extended lace front that I'm really happy to see. Look at that part, that left mono part. It's really quite wide. Feels a little bit scratchy. I do want to mention that, but it is very wide. We have the bra type adjusters, and we have an extended nape. I have a 21.5-inch circumference. I'm wearing a wig grip. I would say that it fits pretty much a true average, but I wouldn't go above that. Let's take a look. I've got good coverage. My ear to ear is 11.5, and there's the ear tab. Really cute style. Let's take a look at the part. Okay, the part is not dense. Nice part there. Let's take a look at the lace front. It appears that Noriko really outdid themselves with this one because we have some of the lighter fibers on the front. I don't see any knotting. The permatease is minimal. There's a little bit of permatease to the right of the left mono part, but it's not in abundance. It's not what I've felt on some other Norikos. There's some at the crown. So if you like a little bit of volume right at the crown area, you're going to have it. But once again, it is not an abundance. The fibers feel really nice, soft and sleek and silky. It also feels very light. I don't feel that this is a high density, but once again, density is a matter of perspective. I find this to be a lower density. I'm going to add a little bit of water here. I really like the style because I love angled bobs. It's really not a face flopper. As you can see, I just added a bit of water. We'll see as I continue with the review. We'll see if it flops in my face. You can tuck it, and that's a good indication that it doesn't have high density. I don't know how short it is in the back, but it feels pretty short. I'm going to have to guess that it's right around the 2 or the 2.5 inches. And that's just a pure guess on my end. Or if you head on over to Shirley's, she will have all the measurements in the description of the wig. See how angled it is? I don't think it's such a dramatic angle, but we definitely have an angle there. Now I have a very low hairline, So I am not sure, I don't know if it's combed right. I'm not sure if any of my nape is showing, but I do feel it quite short. My hair may be showing on the back. Just something for you to keep in mind if you have a low hairline as I do. All right, this color. All I can do is tell you what I see in this color. Spiced brown. We have a base of a rich brown. This is definitely a warm color, and it's highlighted with auburn. There is no root to this color. Beautiful. Beautiful rich color if you like warm brunettes. All right, let's go so I could show it to you in front of a sunny window outside, and then we'll move on. All right, I'm standing here in front of a sunny window. It's an overcast day, but perhaps you can get a better look at this color, the spice brown. Definitely think it's a warm color. It appears to be a brunette with the auburn highlights. I don't see these highlights as being chunky or... All right, let's go outside. This is in the shade on my little porch here. Now in the sun, it appears to be an auburn. That blend of the brown with kind of like a reddish brown. Really, really pretty. Okay, this next one that I'm going to show you is Wynn, and I have it in Sparkling Mocha R. This is a chin length bob. Oh, this color is really pretty. This almost looks like the iced oak, and I don't have iced oak to show you. All right, on Wynn, once again, we have that extended lace front. Very, very wide left mono part. So if you want to move it a little bit over or not, you can do that. We have the felt covered ear tabs. We have an extended nape, and we have the pull type adjusters. Okay, this one seems to fit a little bit larger than I found on BEAU. Okay, this is really pretty. Well, in my opinion. Bangs are a little long on my 2.5-inch forehead, but we also have a lace front, so if you want to wear it off the face, you can do that. They added the blonde highlights to the front. I really like when brands do this and they add the lace and they add the bangs, because it gives us more options. The bangs don't appear to be too long because I'm only going to need to trim this just a little bit. Let's take a look at the part. Okay, the part is not too dense. I think that if I add a little bit of steam to it, remember I just took this out of the box, but it doesn't feel dense. As far as permatease is concerned, they did a really nice job with it. I'm not feeling hardly any permatease at all. I mean, there is a little bit. I'm not saying that there is none. It's minimal. And the density is very light wispy fibers. These are not dry. I'm impressed. And I don't get impressed that easily. You see, the permatease that it has, it's minimal, and it's going to be right here, right around the crown area. And the reason we have that permatease there is because in order to give this style the shape, see how it is kind of a little bit rounder there? That's because of the permatease that we have. It's not in abundance, but it's definitely there. Up here, where the part is, well, there's no permatease there. Nice kind of tapered ends. I think that looks really pretty. And we have these shorter pieces on the side here. Nice movement. It appears to be all one length all around, and I'm not feeling any layers here. Oh yeah, there are a few layers. There are a few layers on here. All right, let me tell you about this color. This is a brunette. We have chunky highlights here. They almost seem like a white, kind of like we see right here, either a white or a very cool ashy blonde. I'm not exactly sure. We'll take a look when we go downstairs. We'll see what it looks like. And then we have some of the darker blonde. If you like chunky highlights, you will definitely like Sparkling Mocha R. We do have a root. This is a rooted color. I think it's really pretty. You want to tuck it, you can tuck it. And that's because of the lighter density. Wear it with a headband, wear it with a kind of clipped. I think it has a great length. I think it has a great density. And I think that the permatease that was added, I think it's only what's needed. However, if you do not like any permatease at all, even though this has very little permatease, you still may not like it if you're not a permatease fan. I always want to make sure that you are aware of this. Let's go downstairs so you can see this color Sparkling Mocha R down in front of a sunny window. We'll go outside. Here is Sparkling Mocha R. You know, the color that I was thinking of was Iced Oak. And unfortunately, I don't have the color any longer to compare them for you. But we do have that brown, and we have, it almost appears to be a really cool ashy blonde. Really, really cool color. And then we have a little bit of the golden, making this a highly dimensional color. However, if you don't like chunky highlights, if you don't like the chunky highlights, you may not like this color. I do. I like chunky highlights, and I really like the blend here of the light and the cool and the little bit of warmer. All right. Okay, here we are in the shade. And that's my front door alarm. It notifies me when somebody's at the door. Oh. I think it's really pretty. Okay, the next one that I have is Briar, and I have Briar in two colors. As I mentioned at the beginning, Shirley sent me one, Adoran sent me another. So I'm going to show. So this one, Sparkling Mocha R, is the same color as my Wynn, but I want to show it to you because it's a totally different style, and that way you could see how this color looks on this style. This style looked really pretty on the specs that I was sent. I'm sure it's going to be the same stock photos that will be on the website. Okay, so from the looks of it, all three new styles have an extended lace front, a very wide left mono part, felt covered ear tabs, an extended nape, and the pull type adjusters. Okay, this one fits. It feels true average. This one is in the same color as the Wynn that I just showed you. This is Sparkling Mocha. The waves are not defined. They're kind of shattered, kind of. Show you the lace front on this color on Sparkling Mocha R. Once again, they added the lighter fibers to the front. If you're just tuning in for Briar and you wanted to know about this color, this appears to be an ashy brown or a medium brown, and it's heavily highlighted with chunky highlights in both gold. And I'm not sure if that color, this color right here, I'm not sure if it's a white or a silver, but we'll take a look at it outside and downstairs in the natural light and see what it looks like. I think it's a really pretty color. We have a little bit of permatease at the top, especially at the crown. So if you like a little bit of a lift, if you like a little bit of volume at the crown, you're going to have it. The fit on Briar, it's a true average. I think it's going to fit a 22-inch with no problem whatsoever. Maybe even a little bit bigger. I think I've seen this style on a couple of my friends that have up to a 23-inch, and they were wearing it fine. If you wanted to add some bangs, you could add some bangs on Briar because we don't have long fiber. So it's just a matter of giving it a little trim, or you could wear it off the face. Yeah, shorter fibers right here. And you can tuck it if you like, because we don't have a high density. We have a nice light density, especially right around down towards the bottom. All right, let's go downstairs and outside so you can see Briar in sparkling mocha in the different lights, and then I'll come back. All right, and for those of you that are just tuning in for Briar, this is Briar in the sparkling mocha R. We have that lighter cool blonde in the blend, and we have some golden blonde, dark golden blonde. It's very dimensional. I was saying when I was showing the other one that it reminds me of icy oak, but I don't have icy oak to compare them. Here we are in the shade. And then the sun, that's direct sunlight. And a little of both. I think it's beautiful. Really pretty color. All right, I'm going to slip on Briar now in Frosted Mushroom R, which is another one of the new colors. Okay, this color appears to be ashy and cool. And I'll tell you why. As I'm looking at the one I just took off, Sparkling Mocha R, in Sparkling Mocha R, I'm seeing some auburn, I'm seeing some golden blonde, I'm seeing some dark blonde, and they seem to lean a little bit warmer. While on this color, Frosted Mushroom R, we have that root, and it almost appears to be an ashy brown with some very cool blonde highlights on it. It's heavily highlighted color. And I think you'll be able to tell by the lace front on that cool color. And if I'm mistaken on any of these on any of these colors, if I made a mistake on any of them, I will certainly do another video. I'll have an update and I'll explain what Adirance said about it, because I actually have a training with them in a few days. I think that if you like cool colors, you will certainly like this one. Once again, we could add it with the bang. I think I like it with the bang. Or you can wear it off the face. I think the color name is perfect. It's called Frosted Mushroom R. And if you're in your 60s, as I am in my 60s, we can remember back in the 70s when we had the frosted colors. Remember those torture caps where they pulled out the hair? That's what this is reminding me of. Okay, let me show you Frosted Mushroom R on all sides. I know. Travel back, right? Those were the days. Really nice soft fibers. I really like that they didn't add a lot of density at the bottom. And I like that while it has permatease, it seems to be very well done. But once again, there is permatease, and I want to make you aware of that. If you don't mind a little bit of permatease, you will love it. If you are someone that you say absolutely no permatease whatsoever, then you may want to consider another style. All right, let's go downstairs. We'll go outside and we'll take a look at Frosted Mushroom R out in the different lights. All right, here is Briar in the Frosted Mushroom R. If you don't like gray colors, this color is giving me, it's showing some gray, leaning towards gray on it. We do have some ashy brown. And this may very well be a very cool blonde. I see it leaning a bit grayish. So I want to make you aware because I know that some wearers just don't want any gray, and this is what it's looking like for sure. At least for me, you let me know what you see. All right, here we are in the shade. You see, at least out here, it almost appears gray. And I don't know if that was their intention or just what I'm seeing, but I want to point it out to you. Let's take a look at it in the sun. What do you see? Overall, I'm going to tell you I am pleasantly surprised. I really like the styles. I think that they are very wearable. I think that a lot of wearers will really like them, whether it's the angled or the little bob with the bangs. It almost appears a little bit similar to Alva, but maybe a little bit shorter, less permatease, and we have the lace front if that's something that you like to add. The mono part, I think they did a really nice job with such a wide part and with the lower density. Good job, Noriko. You did a fantastic job with these. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Let me know what you think about these styles and about these brand new colors. I'd love to hear from you. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.